Okay, folks, welcome back. I was watching a YouTube video live stream yesterday, and the subject was if you were stranded on a desert island, what camera and lens would you use? Well, I couldn't make up my mind, so you're going to have to help me decide which lens to use. Now, I just picked the Z50. It's usually my travel camera because it's only an APS-C, but it has a small rig cage and handle connected to it. So it handles very well. I get some great shots out of it. It's pretty steady, and I don't have to put it on a tripod. So anyway, I tried these extra lenses and I've taken some pictures out of it. But what's going to surprise you is the lens that I chose. So let me show you which ones I've used. First one is a Sony E-mount lens. It's an APS-C. It's the 4.5 to 6.3 aperture, 70 to 350 G, and it has stabilization. And as you can see, 70 to 350 millimeters. Excellent. I used the ETZ11 adapter, which I'll show you right now. And this adapter fits on any Nikon Z camera, Z mount. It'll work with APS-C and also full frame or FXDX. And it autofocuses. I love it. It's from Megadap. Excellent. I don't see any speed difference between the Sony or with the Nikkor glasses when I use this camera. And all the pictures are pretty sharp. Next lens, I'm using the Sony. This is a kit lens that came with my Sony a6100, but this is the long range one. It's the 55 to 210. It's a 4.5 to 6.3 aperture, but I was surprised how well this lens performed too. Now, what you're also going to see is the 4 Nikkor lenses that I've used. So from right to left, I used the full frame FX. It's the 24 to 200 aperture f4 to 6.3. The next one is the kit lens that came with the Z50. It's the 50 millimeter to 250 f4.5 to 6.3. Then of course I had to throw in my macro 105. It's an f2.8, but it's an S lens. Excellent for portraits and also for macro shots. And then this recently one, which I believe is one lens rules them all, is the DX APS-C style lens from Nikkor. The 18 millimeter to 140 millimeter at 3.5 to 6.3. So I can't get my hands on the 24 to 120 f4, but I think this is a good selection of 6 lenses that I've tried with the Z50, which is an APS-C camera. And let's see how the pictures look on each different lens. Well, you know what, folks? Looking at the pictures, I also did a earlier one with the 14 to 30 f4 Nikkor, just to see if that's well worth it. So I'm going to show those pictures too with all these right here. And might as well just go ahead and put it here if it'll fit in the frame. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Anyway. I'll just put it back there. It's there, folks. Anyway, let's go to the pictures now. And here we go. Okay, I just got a message from Ecamm. I did an update and they wanted a thing on my microphone, but I'm going to do later. As always, they mess everything up at the wrong time. I know they're trying to help. But anyway, let's get to some of these pictures. So I'm going to put it full screen. Now, as you can see, this is the 1430. This is where I got the idea from the Greys of Westminster. Becky's in Florida. Con is in England. And they were talking, if you're stranded on a desert island, what camera or lens would you have with you? So this is the 1430 and I'm showing off my office. I added another camera to it, but anyway, you get a pretty good idea of how it looks. Scan around. So I have a Mac Mini in this corner by the clock. Of course, it's not lit, but as you can see, I have almost, well, about 270 degrees worth of computers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 computers and 1 laptop and an iPad Pro. So all in one room. So this is the bottom looking around. You see one computer. You see how I utilized the whole space. By the way, that wood floor is tile. And there's a bookshelf. So this is the 1430. It's pretty good quality. I don't see any lens distortion. Colors look excellent. And there's another shot. This wasn't supposed to be part of the video, but I thought I'd put it in just to show you how they look. I may have had the settings a little bit too high. As you can see, I'm just going around showing off these lens. Now this is the 18-140. I'm impressed with this lens because instead of carrying the kit lens, I have 2 of them, 16-50 and then the 55-210. I decided to buy this lens to compare with the other one. So, yeah, this is 18-140 also. Okay, I thought it looked different. And these are the shots on the inside. I'm way across at the entrance of the house. Take a picture. You can see my parents there in the living room. See some of the pictures and some of the stuff I've taken pictures of. And this is out in the front at different settings. Shows you that it's on the Z50. So it's a closer shot. A little bit closer. All good quality. I don't see any pics that are bad. And then this is the bird bath in front. Grass is starting to turn green. Well, that's my winter grass, but spring is coming, folks. Time to cut the grass. But not today. I did a little movie, but I'm not going to show that. So, let's get to the ones I was showing at the beginning. This is a close-up. This is the 24-200 full frame FX lens. You can see the aperture. I got it all the way out. And if I scroll down, there's another shot of the tree. So this is pretty far away, but it's great, excellent shots. Go to here. Looks like I got something on either the lens or the sensor. But anyway, this is the satellite or dish right here. That's a dandelion right here. Look how close I can get. That's a beautiful picture, and the rest just blends away to a little bokeh. Taking a picture of the shed. All with a 24-200 f4 to 6.3. It does have stabilization in the lens. It's excellent. Some rocks. I put those at the bottom of the fence so the dogs don't dig out, bother the neighbors. And this is a close shot of a knot on my fence. Look how close in detail that is. Now it softens at the corners, but at the center it looks sharp. And here's another shot with a 24-200. Here's a shot of my barbecue. Yeah, I've had it for quite a while. Different ways of shooting. And now you're going to see it at different settings. So this is like at the 70 millimeters. And this is at the 200 millimeters. And this one is the Sony kit lens 55-210. Wait a minute. It could be the Nikon. Let's see. Nope. This is Sony. So it's pretty sharp too. So I'm showing different, as I'm getting closer to the planter or the pot, is at 100 millimeters, 135 millimeters, 210 millimeters. Looks sharp, doesn't it? And of course, gotta show the little grass. Yeah, that's a different lens, so it's on the sensor. I'm gonna have to clean that. And then there's that knot in the fence. Now, this is a Sony 70-350 millimeter. So this, I believe, is at 70. That's at 100 millimeter. Look how sharp my Yorkie is. 135 millimeters, 200 millimeters, 350 millimeters. Of course, he turned just as I was looking at him. But there's that 350. There's another shot. Look at that. And this is a Sony lens on a Nikon, folks. There's the grass. There's my plant in the back. There's the tree, so it's a lot closer. 350, that's the farthest range I've had, so that's about 425 or something like that. This is the table. I put tile on top of my picnic table in the back, kind of like bathroom tile, just to show you how clear it is. There's the wood knot in the fence. There's the dandelion. Beautiful. And this is at 200 millimeters. This is at 350 millimeters. It's gorgeous. So now, this is the Sony kit lens 50-250 that came with the Z50. And as you can see, it's crystal clear too. And for a kit lens, this is not bad. There's the grass. There's the plant. There's a tree in the back. There's my Chihuahua. Now here's a close-up of Yorkie. There's the sheds about 3 houses down. Satellite. And hot in the wood. There's the dandelion. And this is the kit lens, the DX APS-C lens. Okay, now I threw in a 105 macro, which runs at f2.8. It does have stabilization in it. That's 105. I've taken some shots with this. It's pretty clear. And it doesn't have the range like to the 200, 210, or even the 350, but still, it's good quality. And as you'll see in the next few pictures, when I get up close, especially to the dandelion, so see the shed seems a little bit farther away, but everything's more in focus. So if you want a good shots, of mountain range and stuff, this is a good lens. Look how close I got to this. And then also to the wood knot. Now, I threw in the 18 and 140 because one lens, I believe, rules them all. So this is at 18. And I get closer to 24 millimeters. This is supposed to be 35 millimeters. This is 50 millimeters. That's 70 millimeters. 100 millimeters. 140 millimeters. That looks pretty good. There's the grass. What I like is you get a wider view, and then you can scan it all the way to 140 millimeters. So it doesn't have the reach of the 200 millimeter or the 350 on the Sony, but or even the 210 on the kit lens, but still, it may be good enough. Yeah, I took 2 shots. There's a satellite dish. Now look how close and beautiful that is. And this is an f4 lens, folks. So, not too bad. Let's see, no, it's 4.5 to 6.3. No, take that back. It shows the wrong lens. Where is it? Yep, right here. Yeah, 3.5 to 6.3. 18 to 140. You can't beat that. That's a beautiful picture. You know, this is the closest I got to the Wood Knot 2. So, I'm going to leave the studio, turn that off. I'm going to go back to Ecamm. I'm going to go back to... All right. So there you have it. That's the last lens you're seeing. We got all around here. Oh, no, that's a puppy. So these are all the lenses I used today. And you can't go wrong with any of these. And with this camera, Z50, the small one, APS-C, I got good stabilization of holding it. Some lenses have stabilization in it. I tried the kit lens that came with this. I've tried the Sony kit lens, the farther ones. I've tried full frame Nikon lenses, different sizes, zooms, a prime. Well, 105 is not a prime, but I guess you could call it because it's just 105 millimeters. But at f2.8, that's not bad. So anyway, a little food for the thought. I tried different lenses. They all work. So use what you have. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I tried different lenses. They all look good to me. I've done some videos and stuff, but I haven't shown you on this one that I'm doing now. But they're all excellent. And I even did the wide field, the 14 to 30 f4. So an APS-C camera can handle pictures. This camera can take both APS-C and full frame lenses without any problems. And take another camera's or company's lenses, Sony, and it'll work with it. You get the right adapter, everything works great. So I hope this was helpful. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg for any type of lens because the lens that these companies are making and the cameras are all excellent. It just depends on your budget. So if you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe, please leave a comment. If you have any ideas on what I might do, I'm thinking of doing some computers next. I've done a lot on cameras, but if you were stuck on a desert island, what camera and what lens would you have? Please write in the comments below. So just remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye.